Say hey everyone, welcome into another edition of Say Hey Plays. I gotta fix my background here to fix this whole screen. There we go. Welcome to Say Hey Plays. My name is Jose Bouquett. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, September 5th edition of Say Hey Plays. Say Hey Plays 146. How about we just hit that now? Say Hey 146 officially underway here. A 1 and 2 birthday yesterday, but a lot of wins off the field, I guess. It was a fun birthday, I should say. Thanks everyone for the birthday wishes. As always, it's a good time. And I'm sure you're watching the show wondering about the video that everyone's already seen. So I'll give a brief explanation and I'll show it again. So I planned on having my birthday at a minor league baseball game, which I thought would be a lot of fun. Remarkably cheap, not that cheap, but pretty cheap. So it was a fun time. Friends and family came there. It was fun. Also worked out nicely because the team, the Corpus Christi Hooks, were playing, and that is the team my good friend is playing on, and the guy that usually starts in front of him blisters, so he started both games. So it was a lot of fun. He actually hit a 3-run home run in his first at bat, and that was the fucking funniest thing ever. I almost texted him and actually said, "Hey, you better hit a home run on my birthday," but I didn't need to, so he went on his own. So that was really funny. But before the game, because they we're wearing our ridiculous shirts, which I'm not wearing right now. Bad ball by me. I should be wearing it, but I'll wear it tomorrow. But we wore these shirts with my face on it, and of course they asked if I wanted to do the sweet tea chugging contest. And how could I say no? How could I say no on my birthday? And I'll just roll this clip and enjoy. Everyone can enjoy my chugging expertise.
Tea on your mark. Get set, go! And they're off. Jose, it's getting on your shirt. On your birthday shirt. Chug, chug, chug. Jose, you just drenched yourself. I'm going to have to give you a qualification for that one. Your winner is...
Yeah, so I got a DQ, and I unfortunately lost, but I'm glad that I could put on a little bit of a show. I was definitely plus 150 on that race. It was pretty funny because I hadn't planned on doing that. I was just drinking along. Some got on my shirt, and immediately when she said, "Jose, it's getting on your shirt," I thought, "Oh yeah, it's getting on my shirt." So I just immediately poured it all on me. It was a great time. I actually wore that shirt for the rest of the game too, so I was wet, not really that sticky, but I was wet for majority of the game. It was a fun time. And shout out to my guy Brian who hit that home run. And I got his broken bat that he broke that game too, which is funny as well. So no, it was funny. It was funny. I did my best there, and whatever. I lost. Unfortunately, didn't get that $25 gift card, but a whole lot of fun, and I'm sure a video that will be played a lot in my life now. All right, so enough about the birthday shenanigans. Let's give a shout out to the chat. Nicholas Lee, Ron Walsack, RVD420. Thank you for the birthday wish, my guy. Rocco Rogers, Christopher Commentini in here, and Nicholas Lee. I'm not a chugger. Halfway through, I was like, this is horrifying. It was just extremely warm sweet tea, by the way. The warmest sweet tea you can get there, too. So shout out to the San Antonio Missions for a good birthday nonetheless. Arizona Diamondbacks, San Diego Padres is our first game, and we've got 2 debuts today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And by the way, I do have 2 plays on the card right now, and I am going to go run another experiment of mine. We've had this show rocking and rolling through the whole year so far. I do run some experiments sometimes, like I don't know, parlay of the day, how well they do and how they do for the bankroll, et cetera, the minus 300 experiments. So we're having another one here today, and we're going to see how it works out for the rest of the season or how long we ride it. But we're going to talk Diamondbacks Padres first, and we'll talk about that spot, very last game on the card, actually. Snell versus Ryan Nelson, the number 2. Sorry, I should say the second round pick. I'm thinking number 2 overall. second round pick of the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2019, top 100 prospect, pitching well. I actually know that he's the strikeout leader in his minor league conference division league in the minor league, I guess, in his league, leads in strikeouts. I was admittedly a little interested in the Diamondbacks here, guys. I'm a little interested in the Diamondbacks here. The Snakes have been pretty hot recently. I want to pull up their last 10 because I can say their weighted runs created plus is 17th against lefties in the last 2 weeks, which is pretty good for the Diamondbacks, truthfully. But win loss record, has it translated? Last 10, 8-2. 8-2. So I like the Diamondbacks here. I want to ride him here. Blake Snell, obviously, he's been good, bad. He's been more good than bad recently. He had a 6 earned run blow up versus Cleveland to kind of halt his string of great starts. And then last time out, he bounced back well at the Giants. 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 8 Ks. But I think I'm going to take a shot with the Diamondbacks here today. A play that I did not have official already, but I like a little debut from the rookie here. It'll be a lot of fun to see how he operates here. And I'm going to roll with a first 5 spot here, plus 170. So little dog early here with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And that game should be starting pretty soon because we do have some day baseball rocking and rolling right now. The Red Sox are playing the Rays and winning right now, thankfully. Brewers Rockies is a pretty good game. Brewers are down. Nationals right now are up on the Cardinals. I didn't look at that line before the show, but I'm sure that was a high underdog there as well. So shout out to the Nationals. But a lot of games going on. But first official play there, I'm locking in. I'll look at the chat too to see this. Arizona Diamondbacks first 5 money line as well. Oh, look at this. Rocco Rogers just said, oh boy, Jose, I'm head to head. He's on the Padres first 5 minus a half. Thank you for the birthday wish as well. Akbar Salov saying, I ain't about that life, but I love you. That was funny. Nicholas C, by the way, ill fuck, then I would have spilled it then. The warm sweet tea he's referring to. Thank you, Christopher Commentini. I appreciate the birthday wish as well. And I do also like, it's probably, I will admit the first 5 money line, maybe not the best bet because, rookie on the bump, who knows what we're going to get from him. I think the Diamondbacks just continue getting runs, I guess, is at the end of the day is what I'm thinking. They get runs off Blake Snell. So a team total would be a good look there. Thank you, Lee Davis, for that birthday wish. Yeah, I thought the warm sweet tea was an interesting touch. Thought that they would be at least a little cold, but no, I guess not. And by the way, it was a doubleheader that game yesterday, so they did another sweet tea race. I think I dusted them all. I think I beat all of those guys. I think I beat everyone there. Mine was easily the best one. White Sox, Seattle Mariners here. Lance Lynn, who I had been fading for a while, lost a couple bets, 2 bets in a row, and I was like, all right, I think I'm going to stop because I mentioned that these pitchers that have been hurt and then they come in and, middle of the season, work out their kinks. Now some of them have all started to turn around and start pitching well. Domingo Germán comes to mind, and Lance Lynn is seemingly another good example of this. Hurt for a little bit, comes back, pitches okay, then gets hurt again, I think, and then comes back, and now he's been pitching well all of a sudden. Last 2 starts for 1 earned run versus the Kansas City Royals. Sure, in 7 innings. That's the Kansas City Royals, though. They've been hitting okay last 2 weeks. And then at the Baltimore Orioles, a great start when they needed him. 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 of them earned. 8 Ks, 1 walk there. I truthfully wanted to take the Mariners here. Home underdog, but I don't think I can get there, unfortunately. Marco Gonzalez is always a question mark for me. At Detroit, he gave up 3 earned runs, which, I guess is not bad, but still at Detroit, you kind of expect better. And versus the Guardians, he has a great start, 6 innings, 1 earned run there. They're 12th, and the White Sox, of course, are right now smashing lefties again. They're 4th, 166 weighted runs created plus. So I think this is a stay-off game for me. Rocco, and by the way, apparently I am trying to fade Rocco Rogers today because I always break these games down and then I look at the chat to see what you guys are on as well. But no, it's very funny that I look at the first thing I see is I'm back in the Bulldog today, and yeah, it seems like Rocco and I are just on opposite sides. It's very funny. No, I'm not gonna play this game officially. Rocco likes first 5 minutes a half at +110 for the White Sox. And by the way, Christopher Comentini raising a good point. An awful travel spot for Seattle. Extra inning game yesterday, so it's a good look there. I'm going to pass. So I definitely wouldn't hate you guys' Lance Lynn looks. He's been pitching well, so ride it while you can. Ride it while you can. All right, so let's move on to this next game, Rangers Astros, and this is the other debut we have here, Hunter Brown. Which obviously I live in Texas, so I'm amongst a lot of Astros fans, and we all remember Jeremy, aka Fat Me. He's an Astros fan, and one of the things he keeps telling me, I think he's actually going to be at this game. He keeps telling me Hunter Brown's that guy. Hunter Brown's that guy. He's a mini Verlander. He's going to be really good, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to respect a fan's opinion because I am obviously a fan as well, and I would want to listen to me if I was talking about the Red Sox and their top prospect. Shout out to Brian Bayo, who took a little bit. Now he's starting to clean his shit up. But I'm going to Astros first 5 - here at -115 for me. Martin Perez just saw the Astros. 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 5 Ks, 4 walks. Not his best stuff, obviously, walking dudes. Think there will be more of the same. Hoping it's more of the same, I hope at least. I think Hunter Brown will have a nice debut. And I always think that it's a nice little boost, like I said. Kid comes up, makes his debut. I think the offense always wants to contribute to his success. And I read some articles today that said this guy would have been up a long time ago, but it's kind of hard to come up on the Astros. That's why secretly I'm always hoping my friend gets traded away from the Astros because they're always so gridlocked in all their positions. Good luck trying to break through a starting rotation with Verlander, Urquidy, Framber, Luis Garcia, all these dudes, Lance McCullers. Good luck. It's tough. It's super tough to do so. So I want to see how he does today. I hope he pitches well. He's the 40th best prospect on Baseball Prospectus. His last appearance was 3 1/3. No earned runs, no hits, 4 Ks, 2 walks. And that was a back-to-back after seeing the same team previously and giving up 5 innings of 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned on a home run, 4 Ks, no walk performance there. So I want to see him pitch. It's going to be a lot of fun. Though the Texas Rangers are hitting righties well right now. Last 2 weeks, 5th, 119 weighted runs created plus. I'll be interested to see how he does. And obviously the Astros against lefties are doing really well right now. Last 2 weeks. 7th, 133 weighted runs created plus for them. Let's look at the comments here. Eldorado, shout out to you, my man. Thanks for watching. As always, my guy. Appreciate whenever you're on. Johnny K likes the White Sox, Rays, and the O's. Well, I don't know what the Orioles score is. I think that Gausman did the damn thing to them from game 1. I know game 2 starts here soon. I don't remember when. But I don't pay attention to the early games when I have these games. So I want to put all my attention and focus onto those games. But it's fun. It's a fun time. And by the way, Rocco saying Framber and Lance McCullers are some of my favorite pitchers in the league. I feel you obviously know I feel that way about Framber. Lance it's taken some getting warming up to. I'll admit it. It has taken some getting used to. And by the way, is this Orioles game? This game 2 is going to start here soon, right? Oh, no, it's already started, top 3. Okay, beautiful. I wanted to check the scores because obviously that Orioles-Blue Jays game is very important for wild card standings. And by the way, oh, thank God the Red Sox did not give a home run. That sucks. Crypto-ish, thanks for watching. Mike Morris, shout out to you, my man. Top Set saying I really couldn't find anything today. Yeah, I didn't love everything today, but there's only 3 plays that I'm on so far. We'll keep on talking about them as we move on. Cleveland versus the Guardians here. Cleveland Guardians versus the Royals, I should say, here. Tristan McKenzie, Brady Singer. I immediately thought first 5 under here. That was my first thought, but I wasn't quick enough on it. It was a 7.5 when I made the graphics. Now it's a 7, I believe. Let me double check here. Yep, 7, and the under is at plus money, obviously, but yeah, I would have bet the under here. First 5 to under 3.5 -105. I also don't hate. I just don't think I've got the stones for it. Shockingly enough, this is the weird side of the day. Last 2 weeks, The Cleveland Guardians are dead last against righties, 50 weighted runs created plus. Maybe it's a small sample size, but right now they're just not hitting righties as well. Brady Singer and the Royals, 11th, 108 weighted runs created plus. So I thought those numbers would really be switched. But the young guns for the Royals seeming to be getting together. I'd be a Royals first five too. For me, it'd be a Royals first five spot for me. If I had to play something here, but I don't think I'm going to end up moving on it. Both these pitchers have seen these lineups before, obviously. McKenzie's third start against the Royals. His last time out was a great one, 6-inning shutout. And then Mr. Brady Singer, who you guys know I love, his second time versus the Royals, his last time was a 7-inning, 6 hits, 3 earned run performance there. So I'll be watching this game as well. I like both these pitchers, and I think it'll be a whole lot of fun to watch. I would be on the first 5 under, if anything, but nothing for me here. And by the way, and top set, I agree. I still like the 7. Why not? It would be a push, Jose. You guys think I should move on the under? All right, let's. I'll write down the under here, full game here, because I'm a little skittish. Obviously, it's under. It's plus 105. I think it was. Let me double check here. Yeah, plus 105 for me. And no run first inning for Crypto-ish. Don't hate that at all. And by the way, he says can't even break Katie Brady's case today against the Guardians. Yeah, it will be interesting. And RVD, thank you for that update on the Orioles score, 1-0 there. So, like I said, it's gonna be a fun game. I'm watching. I should put the Orioles game up, but I'm watching Nationals, Cardinals, Red Sox, Rays, and Brewers, Rockies right now. So that game will definitely come on the screen here soon. Detroit Tigers, Los Angeles Angels, easy pass. The easiest pass of the day for me. Jose Suarez been pitching pretty good. I guess that's why you hang a minus 185 on him, but not good enough for me to bet that kind of juice on him. Tyler Alexander, not my kind of pitcher. Seattle, last time out for him was a good start, 4 2/3, 2 earned runs here on a home run, but I can't do it, especially with the Angels offense. Why would you want to lay that juice with them? Tigers have actually been hitting lefties pretty good last 2 weeks. 15th in weighted runs created plus, I should say, 107. I don't want to move on it. I don't want to move on it, and I don't even want to talk about it. So let's move on to our last game here, and this begins my Dodgers run line experience. Shout out to Preston, I always hear him say, just bet on the best team. Just bet Dodgers run line every day. Just bet Dodgers run line every day. So I'm going to bet Dodgers run line every day until the end of the season, see how it goes. Yesterday cashed at like plus 125, which I thought was a shocking price. I thought the last 2 days of Dodgers run lines, I thought were just stupid. Like it was like for the Padres game, it was like minus 110. I was like, why is that? And they crushed them. And then the next day, plus 125, crush them again. It's like, okay, so why am I just not taking it with this offense? So minus 1.5 here at minus 105 for me. I know Logan Webb, good pitcher, but has seen the Dodgers plenty of times this year, struggled against them last time out. Andrew Heaney will go 5-6 innings. We'll see now. He's gotten worked up. He's gotten his bulk workload up, and now he's ready to go. His last start against the Mets was a bit of a struggle. 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them earned 8 Ks. No walks, 2 home runs allowed that game too. So always got to keep an eye on that. But I'm going to ride the Dodgers. Let's just keep riding the Dodgers in the regular season and fade them when the postseason comes. That is my genuine plan right now, and we'll see obviously how that goes. I think the fading them in the postseason will come more in like the ALCS or like futures or whatever that might be. But yeah, I'm going to keep betting Dodgers run line. Didn't bet it the day before yesterday. Should have cashed. Did bet it yesterday, cashed. I'm going to bet it today at minus 105 and let it roll and see how it goes right now. Let's look at the chat right now. By the way, yep, Rocco saying, I bet Dodgers first 5 run line all the time. Johnny K likes Dodgers. Nicholas Lee saying, give me San Francisco in the matchup. Yeah, I think it's Logan Webb's obviously a better pitcher on the face of it. I just want to see the bats against him. I don't know if I think the Dodgers bats can get to him. Mike Moore saying, yep, he's saying, I hate to say it, but I don't think today's the day the Dodgers run line. I'm going to be taking it every day for the rest of maybe the week season. Who knows? So there will definitely be spots where I don't love it. And I will admit, I mean, I would like there to be a shittier pitcher than Logan Webb up there. But yeah, no, I definitely want to see how this shit goes for sure here. And Jock Coffer also mentioning Guardian full game under. Yeah. Yes. Guardian full game under. And Jay's up 3-1 now. Wow. 3-run home run. Is that how it happened? Let us know. Bob Lee Swagger, thanks for watching, my man. Right on time to catch the recap of the show. And I am definitely going to end the show with the Sweet Tea video again because why not? I mean, it's my crowning achievement. Just entertaining a group of people, a group of strangers. Who doesn't love that? But yeah, if you wanted the story on that, watch the beginning of the show again. It was a good time. So we will see. I am going with Dodgers -1.5 at -105. Houston Astros first five -0.5, -115. Arizona Diamondbacks first five money line at +170. A little bit of a swing there, a little bit of a swing to see how it goes there. Backing both rookie debutants today, Hunter Brown and Ryan. What's his name? I forgot his name. I always forgot. I just see his RY, Ryan Nelson. Or I was like, RY? Who are you, Ryan Nelson? And then I did take a deep dive, strikeout master. Let's see how it goes. I want to see how he does against the Padres. And by the way, someone mentioned that they were Sunday Night Baseball fade too. So there's another good reason to be on the Diamondbacks. And then lastly, the last edition was the Royals Guardians under 7 at +105 for me. We're in plus money now. Plus money. We were down there for like a day or two, came back since September has started. We've been obviously having winning days, good days. 1 and 2 yesterday. Thankfully, that +125 hit, so it's going to be a fun time there. 140 and 417 up 2.6 units. Average line +111, and I think it's going to be a lot to move that average line. I think that average line might be just stuck at 111, and we will see how it goes. But I thank everyone for watching. As always, Nicholas Lee, Eldorado, Wack Prescott, Rocco, Bob Lee, Akbar Salev, Jock Coffer, Mike Morris, Eric Rosas there, Nicholas Lee, Top Set in here, Crypto-ish, RVD 420. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fun. Christopher Camentini in here as well. Tim Montana BX. Shout out to you, my man. Let's hit this fucking bookie over the head, as we say. Let's watch this lovely Sweet Tea video, and we'll be back here Tuesday. And remember, guys, I've said this a couple times. Say, hey, play only Monday through Friday now. No more weekend shows, unfortunately, because the weekends, unfortunately, for college football and the NFL. I'll still be putting out plays on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter at Jose Bouquett. If you want to tweet me or whatever on the weekend, we can talk about the plays and such and why I'm on them. We definitely do that. But I'll be tweeting my stuff out on the weekends. Weekend's going to be for football and stuff. And don't forget, again, Prize Picks. Go sign up today. Prub Sports Radio promo code. They always help us out. The Buy Me a Coffee link in our description. And most importantly, the Cappers contest. Sign-ups end this week on Saturday. Sign up. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Tomorrow, I believe, is the first time people can start making picks and entries. Everything right now is still like under the beta because technically last week is like the beta week. And now since it's Monday, technically it's still last week because of the football calendar. We all know that goes with Monday Night Football and such. So tomorrow will be the first day. I believe you guys can start making your picks. A whole lot of fun for that. It's only $100 on the Pub Sports Radio website. Just look www.pubsportsradio.com. The little orange bar on the top of the link, or the top of the webpage, I should say, will take you there. It's a whole lot of fun. I signed up last night. I think it was last night or today. Forgot it was. So I'm excited. I'm also in the Survivor contest as well. 1 pick a week. Remember how that goes. It's $100 as well. So just $200 to join both. And cash prizes for both. All the money goes in to the pot, and the winner gets, percentages and all that stuff. I'm not invited on those conversations. I don't know how they end up working out, but that is how it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, don't forget Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a loaded day for Pub Sports Radio. One last little pub here. And shout out to my guy, El Dorado Custodian, for the $100 dono, my man. That is why we love you, my man. Thank you to El Dorado. That it means a lot to the pub, especially coming into the football season. We need all the support we can get because it's about to be a hectic day. Anyway, I'm going to tell you guys quickly about my Tuesday because I realized how busy I am going to be on Tuesday, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hold on. So obviously we have Tuesday, the Peter Loshak show, first time with just Pete. So I'll be producing that, Pete, and some guests. We'll be having a whole lot of fun there. We don't know what's going to happen with Pete, but we'll definitely see. Then, of course, Say Hey Plays, 5:30 Eastern tomorrow. We'll be breaking down the whole card with Bo Bano. Show at 7. What show's at 7? You mean 8? And that means 7 Central. 8 Eastern, we've got the Gridiron Gamblers, Andy Molitor and Jimmy the Bag, of course, breaking down all the NFL action of week 1 coming up. Going to be a lot of fun. I'll be producing it. I've still not met Andy, so I'll meet him tomorrow as well. We'll see how that goes. Shout out to Andy. Will be a whole lot of fun. 8:30, of course, I have another show, and then 9:30, I have another show as well. So it's going to be a loaded day on the pub. The 8:30 show is La 210 La Chismosa for you fans out there, and 9:30 will be the UTSA Joe and Jamar Power Hour podcast that I do, recapping one of the toughest losses I have ever faced as a fan. It is I keep a general top 5 in my head. That is in the top 5 now. It's a top 3 worst loss I've faced. Triple overtime. I watched some of the replay today actually, and I kept seeing myself in the stands because I was front row behind the goalpost, and I was just like seeing myself, and I was just like, oh God, it's just sickening. But it was a whole lot of fun, and we'll talk all about it on that show as well. But I thank everyone for watching this show. It's a whole lot of fun doing this stuff every day with you guys, and we'll continue doing it Monday through Friday. I'll still see you guys on the weekend on the NFL shows, Monday through Friday. Say Hey Plays. Until then, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. And how about we have a sweet tea in my honor, guys? Have a sweet tea in my honor tonight.
Tea on your mark. Get set, go. And they're off. Jose, it's getting on your shirt. On your birthday shirt. Jug.